When a black woman walked into a busy department store and browsed the aisles without a shopping cart, the manager stormed over and accused her of loitering. But what he didn't know? She wasn't there to shop. She was there to evaluate him. Because she wasn't just any customer. She was the franchise auditor. It was a rainy Thursday morning in Cedar Grove when Dana Morris walked into Bellwood Retail Outlet, a regional department store chain known for its polished image and exceptional customer service. Dressed in a modest navy blazer, slacks, and sneakers, Dana carried a small notepad in a crossbody bag. She didn't look like an executive, and she knew it, which made her perfect for her job: undercover franchise auditor. Her role? To evaluate franchise locations for cleanliness, service quality, and adherence to corporate policies, including how staff treated customers of all backgrounds. Dana had audited 42 locations in the past 2 years. What she found at location number 43 would leave even corporate leadership stunned. As she browsed the cosmetics aisle, jotting down shelf organization notes, she noticed two employees behind the counter whispering and glancing her way. She paid no mind, until a voice barked from behind. "Excuse me, miss, do you need help or are you just hanging around?" Dana turned. A tall man in a crisp gray shirt with a name tag that read Sean Manager stood with his arms crossed and a scowl on his face. "I'm just looking around," Dana replied politely. "Thanks." Sean stepped closer. "We've had some issues with people just looking and not buying. If you don't plan on making a purchase, I'll have to ask you to move along." Customers nearby turned to watch. Dana remained calm. "I'm not causing any trouble," she said evenly. "I'm simply observing the store layout and displays." Sean scoffed. "Well, we don't allow observers. Either you shop or you leave." A cashier began to say something, but Sean waved her off. "I've got this." Dana reached into her bag and pulled out a card. "Actually," she said, handing it to him, "I'm Dana Morris, lead franchise auditor for Bellwood's corporate division. I'm conducting a surprise evaluation today. And now, Mr. Sean, your behavior will be a central part of my report." The silence in the store was deafening. Sean's eyes darted to the card. "Wait, you're the auditor?" "Yes, and your response to a black woman simply browsing your store was to publicly humiliate and threaten her with removal?" Sean stammered. I didn't know." "That's exactly the point," Dana interrupted. "You didn't know who I was, and your first instinct wasn't to offer assistance. It was to assume wrongdoing. That speaks volumes about your store culture." He tried to backpedal. "Ms. Morris, I was just trying to keep the place safe." Dana raised a hand. "Your cashier recognized me as a customer. You saw something different. I'll be speaking to your entire staff individually and then reporting to headquarters." By now, two assistant managers had stepped out of the back room. One of them approached Dana. "I'm so sorry, ma'am. We're aware of the standards corporate expects. This isn't how we usually operate." "I hope not," Dana said coolly, "because this location is now under formal review." Over the next hour, Dana quietly completed her audit. She interviewed staff, reviewed training records, observed several employees helping customers with genuine courtesy. Sean, however, avoided eye contact and remained in his office. A week later, corporate followed up. Sean was suspended pending an internal investigation. In his place, a longtime assistant manager with excellent service reviews, Tamika Hollis, was promoted to interim store lead. The incident sparked a chain reaction. Bellwood implemented new diversity and bias training across all franchises, citing the Cedar Grove incident as a critical learning moment. And Dana? She returned to her work, quietly and professionally, knowing she had once again turned a moment of injustice into a step toward accountability. Never judge a customer by their appearance, especially when they just might be evaluating you. Donna Morris didn't raise her voice. She didn't have to. She let truth, preparation, and professionalism speak louder than any insult. If you believe in quiet power and thus standing up for what's right, like, share, and subscribe.